Xiao Zhan couldn't have anticipated that 28-year-old Wang Yibo would reach new heights, leaving the entire entertainment industry speechless. Wang Yibo's rise from obscure trainer to industry star wasn't driven by viral buzz, but by sheer drive, toiling for 3 months for a 32nd floor wrestling routine, racing through injuries on the China GT circuit, and being courted by 3 major luxury brands for endorsements. He's shattered the image of a traffic star with his skill, having already won 5 trophies at the age of 28, proving that passion can ultimately lead to mastery. Xiao Zhan's performance in Legend of the Lost Tomb was a true phenomenon on video platforms, skyrocketing to the top of the viewing charts. In a small room at a Hangzhou film and television studio, Wang Yibo was facing a mirror, performing his ridiculously funny antics. Both of them rose to fame thanks to their roles in The Untamed, truly spreading across the country. Both are 28 years old, one a devoted fan of dramas, the other a relentless actor. The other constantly challenges himself, shattering the stereotypes of the industry. This transformation brought a sudden calm to the glamorous entertainment industry. It turns out someone so popular could actually turn his passion into a true mastery, sweeping the Asian Film and Television Awards. Wang Yibo's drive is legendary on set. Rumor has it that while filming Hot, he toiled for 3 full months just to get that 32nd floor wrestling scene, nearly wearing out his knee pads. The old and new wounds on his knees were all kept quiet. It's said that for the interrogation scene in Nameless, the actor practiced staring into space for hundreds of repetitions without blinking, practically battling against the void. Even the director secretly prized his drive. In 2025, that guy took home 5 trophies for these 2 roles. After 28 years, this award has finally reached a new high for the number of people who have won it in a single award. Standing on the podium, he remained quiet, muttering only, thanks to those who stayed up all night. This time in the entertainment industry, Wang Yibo not only exploded with popularity, but also sported a dazzling array of golden gear. Everyone's eyes widened, and he had reached the pinnacle of his profession. Amateur wreckers race despite injuries. Even more surprising is that while those high-end, luxury films are still being broadcast around the world, Wang Yibo's name is now on the China GT results list. On September 21, at the Shanghai finals, he and his teammates transformed themselves and began their pursuit from 5th place. Rounding the corner on the 4th lap, the car suddenly moved like ice skates, sending spectators jumping in fright. His left hand seemed to be creating wind, his right gripped tightly on the gear lever. The tires and guardrails mingled, emitting a cloud of white smoke. Even the TV camera was shaking slightly. During the sprint, he took off his helmet. Sweat and blood from the pressure marks mixed on his forehead. Uncle band-aids still clung to his fingernails. I heard he'd find random weekend practice time, and it was perfectly normal for him to arrive at the track late at night to make announcements. Once, I'd just gotten off the court when I was dragged off to shoot a commercial. The calluses on my fingers hadn't even said goodbye yet, and I had to go back to dancing. On the podium, he hugged the 3rd place trophy, grinning like a fool. But no one knew that just a few days ago, his back had started to act out again, and he had to swallow several painkillers to even sit still. 3 major brand endorsements. Chanel has a huge presence, Loewe has a new face as its spokesperson every year, and Lacoste is leading the charge. 3 major luxury brands have all given an Asian celebrity a red carpet appearance. This completely shatters the rule of competitors are enemies. Fashion editors couldn't help but exclaim, Wang Yibo's outfit isn't just about wearing clothes, it's practically writing a biography for the brand. At the previous Paris Fashion Week, he wore a gleaming black jacket paired with Doc Martens boots. He transformed a high-end runway into a streetwear extravaganza, a true fashion icon. Foreign tabloids jubilantly exclaimed, this Asian face is shaking the century-old tree of aesthetics. The most impressive thing is his first Chanel ad, where he didn't even say a word. With just one look, the product sold out in stores worldwide. It's truly amazing to be so successful in the luxury endorsement business. Wang Yibo has a strong image, and his achievements over the years have come hand in hand. This 28-year-old young man has a life filled with endless surprises and opportunities. Who can guarantee which brand is airing this high-quality idol right now? From invisible trainer to industry star. Wang Yibo's former co-stars always talk about how they saw his drive back when he was a young trainer in Korea. When he was a 13-year-old Korean star, the cameras swept over him. The unknowns all kept their heads down, but she could practice from 上午8点 until dawn. The bruises on her knees were like puzzle pieces, and she didn't care about her cut fingers, just fixing them briefly and continuing to dance. Later, Wang Hong said on the show, this kid is just stubborn. Others practice 3 times, but he insists on practicing 30 times. He's not just genius, he's downright genius. Currently, filming The Mermaid, he secluded himself for a full 6 months for a pantomime role, only to have his lumbar spine flare up again, making people laugh and cry. The doctor told him to stay in bed, but he just went in there like he was having a blinking contest. His focus is truly admirable. Fans have previously counted his charity projects more than grains of rice, probably hundreds. This is probably the magic of celebrity, and even their fans have become less restless. While other idols' fans are still staying up late staring at numbers, Wang Yibo's fans have already been busy doing charity work, happily. What idol can master this kind of fan culture? This year's birthday parties were incredibly lively, with landmarks in 327 cities all lit up. The Ferris wheel in Chongqing was even showing racing videos, which was truly exciting. Atop that terrifyingly tall building in Hangzhou, there was a sign proclaiming, this 26-year-old continues to strive. Beyond these, his applauded public welfare efforts have even amused the official media. The industry's stagnation. Today's young stars in the entertainment industry have become a negative example, with countless young men relying on trending topics to maintain their presence. Some have filmed dramas for 3 months without ever meeting the director, while others appear on variety shows as mere decorations. They even post short sketches of themselves working hard online. Fans in fan circles treat idol chasing like a routine, and have ultimately become a national target. But Wang Yibo hasn't been like this since his debut. He'd shut himself away for 6 months just to play a pantomime role. He'd spend ages poring over himself in front of the mirror, only to end up with a wooden smile. Writing late into the night is commonplace for him, and he even studies every expression in his endorsement commercials with the same meticulousness as if it were an exam. I heard the director secretly grumbled that Wang Yibo has raised the bar for what constitutes a traffic star. Traffic stars used to be able to rise to fame simply by repeating numbers, but who dares to do that now? Wang Yibo works himself to the bone, and what's the result? It's like the Habio Award nominations, the opening song for the sports meet, and the constant contract renewals from 3 major luxury brands, all a dazzling array of accomplishments. Those who still blindly praise traffic stars are instantly speechless. Some say Wang Yibo has completely whipped out all that fake traffic, leaving them with nowhere to hide. That's a perfect description. In the entertainment industry, not only do you need some talent, but sometimes you also need luck to make it big. Take Wang Yibo, for example. He was everyone's coffee time in the gym, on the racetrack, and filming late at night. The 28-year-old Wang Yibo put on a big show, proving that traffic stars don't just rely on trending searches to make a living. Autumn photo and text incentive plan. He's incredibly professional at what he loves, and everyone gives him a thumbs up. Only through genuine hard work can we defeat those traffic stars who rely on hype. It's hard not to say, we've finally found the ideal image of a traffic star in our hearts. For young people, the ultimate goal of passion isn't to enjoy the glittering things, but to master the daily grind. The entire industry can only shake its head and sigh. Strong skills don't require big talk.